Hello, and nhớ rằng welcome to Hmongoose Live. Nhớ rằng sẽ là thọ chơi này sẽ là đó là cộng đồng của mono của thiết của tụi phong như Pong Vang. We've got a great show for you tonight. Mongoose live session. As always, I never do interviews. I just do casual conversations with these friends. My guest will be none other than Pong Vang from the Twin Cities. If this is your first time to Mongoose Live, welcome, welcome. Như thế, món này thật thơ, giờ này tôi cũng cú tại thế này nhớ được tới chờ mấy cái nó là bây giờ tới chờ nhớ là tới chờ blog, tới chờ thái, tới chờ số số chi có chờ chờ như thế thì tôi còn nó cũng món nó thì welcome. Chào nay tôi hiểu thia. If this is your first time to Mongoose Live, then very much have a formal welcome. As always, be friendly, say hello. Như thế, như này tôi cho tôi cho thì thằng này hay để nhớ rằng nó cụ thể phong cái online bảo tiền này tôi cho, này tôi còn online theo thì mua xe nó này thả để theo ô xí mà nó. If you haven't already, take one moment and just share this feed onto your social media live so we can share it around and get the good news going about what we do here at Mongoose Live. And also, if you haven't already and you're watching this on Mongoose on YouTube, then please hit that notification button. So it's been a really, really interesting new year. Let's give a quick plug really quick here. Let's see. Let's turn this comment off. But I've got none other than my lovely I Am Home Story shirt. Cho ô tô cho học Fresno 向这边叫向那这那报的向那 Home Story Legacy 了，我一路 exhibit 上高行，要到好路 Fresno 这边叫，给那一路抄我到有那了咯。This side, yeah. So a Legacy 50, and they've got this really awesome logo on the back. The more in they animated a pandao, and that became one of their logos. But if you still get a chance, I don't know if these shirts are still available, but you can go onto Hmong Story. Hopefully, you can still go on the site and get these shirts. But otherwise, absolutely lovely shirts. They have a beautiful exhibit. So one thing I did was I noticed that exhibit so what I did was I did actually record the exhibit from the perspective of the actual curator, the creator himself, Lar Yang. So I want to thank Lar for doing that. But let me see if I can share it really quick on my social media. So again tonight, Pong Vang, but I did have the privilege of also doing a tour with Lar. It's three parts. It's actually three parts to it. It's about an hour. This is part that you're seeing here, but there's actually a part two and a part one. And basically, if you were at the exhibit and there's a lot of people, you may have not understood, in my opinion, the best way of going about. And so, as I've been fortunate to be privileged to be one of the actual, I guess they call them the circle of sponsors. But essentially, there's a methodology for how you do that exhibit. And if you want to, if you went to the exhibit but didn't quite understand it, then I definitely recommend watching these three videos because Lar actually walks us through his mindset as he makes this actual exhibit. And trong nó chỉ trong là hay là biết so vì này trong ở tuần này nó chia bây giờ audience nên có bé nó thì he's gonna start talking. The exhibit will be now not V9 but now the experience of what it's like for Hmong once they come to America. The year after that will be the information about the war, and the last year in 2025 will actually be a big, huge conference in Fresno, probably exhibit hall or downtown somewhere, and they're gonna have a huge conference. But again, I am Hmong Story 40, and you are the Hmong Story 40 because all this stuff is about Hmong people. But that being said, let's get back on track. I am getting a little bit better. I've never had this happen before. Last year, after I got COVID, I got really sick for about a couple of weeks. It was a little bit different this year because I actually got sick before New Year. And if you guys know me, I don't normally sound like this. And so I still definitely have got a raspy voice. I actually missed two concerts. I usually record all the concerts that I can during New Year, but I was so sick that I did not record the Hua and Win concert. I didn't actually record the last tour in Fresno, the Lingwen Daixie concert. So I didn't get those, and I actually didn't record the Destiny concert, although I do have some footage because I had my brother-in-law go record it. So you may see some Hmongoose footage about the Destiny concert coming up shortly too. Special thank you to Mike Kerr for letting my brother-in-law Chris record that. But that being said, my guest tonight is none other than Pong Vang. Niyo itu tu lua mo bang su mo sure jong chaplo niyo tao lu Twin Cities. He's got an amazingly buttery, sweet, lovely, warm voice. This guy's like a teddy bear / mic holder / security guard for Channing. He does a lot of things, and you'll see on his site he talks about that. But if in the description for this live feed, you'll see the link to his social media page. If you haven't already, take one moment to follow him and support his page. But since we're here, let's take a look at it. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get this done correctly. Oh, that's my page. Here we go. So Pong definitely does have social media, and all these pop-ups. But this is his page, and then Pong 姐和佩姐你容易那Pong Vang 只有 it's not PHONG PONG Pong 姐 Pong Pong 醒va 然后 page 容易 and you can find everything about him. He puts a lot of information in. He's coming back for Pong, you're coming back for Sabadi Fest. Very good. Hopefully we'll be at Sabadi Fest filming too. And so he puts a lot of really funny information. The guy's hilarious online, by the way. If you don't follow him, make sure you follow him because he's got an awesome sense of humor. See right here, pay money your microphone, so he's a really funny guy. And yeah, New Baltimore, California, they got tell you how Fresno, this Sacramento, mà đây tan to, chỉ tan đó là chuyện lo na thế nên chùa lo hành gì, chọn đông chỉ bị bonjour you have trees falling around everywhere. People don't realize this, but these big huge trees, their roots don't go that deep, maybe only like 2-3 feet. And so you have this, if you have like this 30-foot tree and only 3 feet of roots, well, it occasionally will fall down, and you see a lot of that. He's clearly a Vikings fan, and so he always commenting about Hua. Unfortunately, I'm sad to announce that I did film Hua and Win their concert in Sacramento too, but unfortunately, I never met them because there's so I never got to meet them. I wanted to meet them. I tried to meet them. I tried to go back to their little backstage area, but they locked the door, so I never got to meet them, unfortunately. Maybe one of these days. But that being said, he's a huge fan of Hua, and it looks like they've become great friends. And so if you get a chance, do visit Pong on his social media page. Let's listen to one of his songs, one that he put out recently. It's called Shallow Ball, or Left on Red. So let's take a quick look at this video here. That's like the worst feeling in the world, to get ghosted by someone.
Fico pa' como ando ya Kusahai kembali wakatnya Hoku dosya Jangan tak ingin kau janji Kaya tuanya ku Jangan aku ya tua Tau cakamu Shalom Kushindaga Laka otuli kajiba Shalom Kati haiteroku Kamalito jakumu nama Kui maltikaya Iku jango tukuncha Ishikuchi sagi kulushiha Shalom Kakachenku Mikuchi-sa Yanata Kuchi-sa watu nengo shu Kuchi-sa ritu nengo fu Kawato kuchi-sa motu she Dalengtu Kuchi-sa watu nengo shu Kuchi-sa ritu nengo fu Kawato kuchi-sa motu she Dalengtu
Very nice, awesome song written by none other than Pong. Without further ado, hey, let's welcome the guy. Pong, how are you?
Hey, Long, pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining me tonight. It's a beautiful night. It's a little wet in California. Actually, today's a little dry, enough for me to clean some of my Christmas decorations finally off the front yard.
Good.
But where you are, I'm assuming it's still pretty cold and snowy.
Yeah, roads are pretty icy still, and a lot of leftover snow from the storm from last week. So it's kind of bad all over the states, it looks like.
Yeah, we've been getting pretty beat too. Lots of flooding and whatnot. Um, um, yeah, and it's a little weird because usually in California we're asking for rain because it's a drought. But now we're getting it. Now we're getting too much because it's funny because Paul will be right back. It's funny because the boss she kind of prophesied that, oh, California you want Nyande Tanto, and not quite, but it's not far from that too. At least it feels like in California. Okay, Paul, you're back. Very good. Um, okay, so Paul, let's say hi to some friends that are here. They're saying hi. We got David. Thanks for joining us today, David. Very good to see you.
But David,
We've got none other than a fellow Hmongoose, Moses, one of the local Fresno rappers.
yeah,
He says hello.
some of this
He says Paradise concert going to be back soon. I'm like, I don't know. See, here's the
would
thing.
love.
Paul, people keep on telling me that I'm Mongoose now. I kind of stepped away from Paradise. They just
Right,
I stepped away from Paradise. So technically, Gucci got Paradise. She got Paradise. Mà lỡ mà cho nó của gì nữa. So I know them really well. I don't know. Maybe they'll come back and do a concert. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. They should. But yeah, Moses, I don't know. We'll see. We've got Christy here. Christy says, hello, can't wait to hear from Pong. Yes, here, Pong in the flesh right here. Hey, Christy, check this out. What people don't realize is people pay a lot of money to go to these VIP sessions, right, Pong? But this is their own really neat little VIP session right here. Just maybe right now
Definitely.
there's only a couple of us and Pong, and you got Pong all to yourself. I would take this moment to ask Pong all the invasive questions while he can't say no in person here. And so Pong's a
Yeah,
really nice guy. If you got any questions, just type it. Or actually, Pong, what I do is priority is actually given to people who, if you want to come live and ask Pong in person a question, you can too. What you can do is just message me. I'll send you the link, and you can ask Pong in live person. Some girls are like, no, I can't come on because I'm not dolled up. But some do. It's Katie.
yeah. Tonight's
So
the night.
Christy, all tonight is just you and Pong tonight. We've got Thing's here. Thing, how are you? None other than Thing Ho from Merced
Yeah.
area in Fresno.
What's up,
Okay.
Dang? Just saw
Uh,
him a couple weeks
have you
ago.
met Kong Vu? Kong Vu is from the Midwest, from Andover, I think. Andover.
I have. Great guy.
Yeah, really cool guy. Hello, Long Pong. Great to see Pong getting interviewed tonight. Yes, I've been waiting to interview Pong for a long time. The legend, he's obviously talking about you, Pong. AJ says, "What's up, Long and Pong?" Yeah, hey, what's up, bro? Oh, look at that, we got Circle 18 here. I'm one of Pong's biggest fans. Hopefully, I can meet him one day. I know,
Oh
right?
man, love Lang, man. Appreciate you, Lang.
Lane's one of the chillest guys you will ever meet. Nicest
Yeah.
guys. Oh, Dow's here. Dow, how are you?
Oh, awesome. Hey, Dow.
I'm trying to interview Dow too, but Dow recently had a procedure, and so we had to put it off a couple weeks. I got really good footage of Dow. Dow really likes to make the audience scream during concerts. He does like 10 times during the concert. What's good, Pong Along? Nice to see y'all. Gaozhong, Samantha, Moa. Oh, we got a lot of people saying hi. We gotta go through these faster
Hey,
before it
Sam.
eats up. Valerie says hello. Samantha again says, Pong, what's your next pickup line? Yeah, Pong, come on. What's gonna be? Expert dropping notes. So what I heard is that someone dropped a note on you, or someone you got a phone number. What happened there? I saw your post. Don't be shy
Yeah,
now.
no, I guess I mean all the videos are public, so people have been coming up to me randomly just joking to drop the numbers on me. So it's been funny to see. So kind
You
of funny
haven't
to be
seen,
on the receiving
you
end.
have not seen videos of Pong doing that? It's pretty funny. Go watch his video on his page. Follow him. This guy's hilarious, man.
Love to make people smile and laugh. So
David said, "What's your next song?" There you go.
there's some in the works. Nothing that's particularly done or ready yet, but definitely got a lot in the works. And so
Very good. Coming soon.
yes,
He told
coming
me
soon.
that very soon, actually. Pele says, "What's up, Pong? Wish I can meet him one day." Yeah.
Hey, Pele.
Everyone knows Pele, though.
Yes.
Moavu says, "Nyojong Pong, keep it up. Love your music."
Thank you,
Dao
Mo.
says, "I am fine." Pele wants an autograph. We've gotten Dua here from Jamong, always here saying hi. Oh, we got Ali Chang here too. Ali Chang is one of the few people I have not interviewed yet. Ali, one of these days, Ali is Ali, Ali.
I want to say Ali. I always
Ali,
call him
okay.
Ali, but
I've never met him because I see him everywhere. He's got this voice he's got the most textbook perfect voice.
yeah,
Like when you listen to his voice, it's like his pitch is always perfect. Like,
yeah,
and you can tell it's like always perfect. He's got an
so
amazing
good,
voice.
so good. Yeah.
I wish I could meet Pong one day too. These are all Minnesota people. What's up, brother Long Pong? Hey, Brian, how are you? Good to see
Hey,
you.
Brian.
All the people coming out tonight. DJ Fatal's here. Super nice DJ. Pong, what inspired you to sing? There you go.
What inspired me to sing? It's a mixture of my mom and Paradise.
Paradise.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Paradise.
Wow.
So
Pong, how old are you? I'm curious now. If you can put that out there.
yeah, I'm pretty old now. I want to say knees and back don't feel the same anymore. I'm 32, so
Man,
definitely
you
feel
young.
old.
We're talking about 32 being old now.
Yeah, I feel old and lived a pretty good life so far.
You look young for when you look young.
Thank
I
you,
would not have
likewise.
guessed you to be 32. You look a lot younger than that. All right, but let's hold off. Let's hold off on some of the comments for one sec here. But so I had the privilege of well, actually, let's do this. Let's get to know you better. I'm pretty sure that most people watching us right now know exactly who you are, but I think that there's a chance that some may not. I'll just give you this. Tell us about yourself, Pong. Like your music influence. Tell us about your music journey.
Sure. Yeah. Those who don't know, I'm Pong Vang, born and raised in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul area. I've enjoyed listening to music for a long time. You know, I used to, listen to whatever my brothers or parents would put on, whether that was Hmong music, rap music, whatever kind of what we grew up with. And so I didn't start to enjoy singing until I was probably 13, 14, because I didn't know that I can sing. To this day, I still question if I can sing or not, but
What? No, no.
Let me be right back here.
So we're having some little tiny technical issues. Occasionally, what I notice is that Fong's mic kind of gets buzzy. So I kind of let him know when that happens, and he logs off and logs back in. Then Josiah, this is so professional. This is the most professional thing in the world. He just logs on and logs off, but we're all good. It's by Hmongoose. And so here comes back Pong. And okay, so you were saying you
Mic check one
didn't.
two. Hopefully it's
Yep,
good.
perfect.
Yeah. Always enjoy listening to music. Didn't know that I can sing or enjoy singing until I was a teenager.
Hmm.
And then yeah, like I said earlier, I had inspirations from first hearing my mom sing just at home, or
Is your mom a famous singer?
no, she's not. But
Hmm.
my parents grew up in the church, and so
Hmm.
I would hear her sing, whether that was in church or at home for us.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, and then it went on to Paradise and KLS is who my brothers listened to, and so um, definitely was inspired by Fong Long and all those guys, and then
Maybe
eventually,
maybe Fong, but not long. Fong didn't sing
I mean,
very
I
much.
know you were more of a rapper, but I guess just the music
Hmm.
and performer wise, yeah, and then it went on from going to choir in middle school a little bit, and then
Mhm.
had a bad upbringing, so parents threw us in church too, and then from
Mm.
there, church taught us music. So
Wow.
um, I don't go as much anymore, but still continue doing music, and
Mhm.
yeah, kind of once YouTube popped off, and then use YouTube as a revenue, not revenue, avenue
Mm.
to do music. So it's kind of where I'm at now.
So, the how I knew you was I met you at it was the end of 2021. It was at the end of 21, we were at a Rise New Year event. You remember that?
Yeah.
That year, right? It Rise after the New Year's, they had this little Rise little meet and greet type thing at at the ranch. Remember the ranch? And they had a fire going. And then
Hmm.
I just remember meeting you. I didn't talk to you much at that time. I kind of
Yeah.
said hi, and then that's where I met Dorothy too. But I didn't recognize Dorothy. I've seen her, but I've not seen her in the dark like that. So I was like, oh, this is Dorothy. But that's where I met you, and then I met you again, and I filmed you a little tiny bit. And I remember asking you, hey, Paul, let's go. Do you mind doing a live session? I remember you saying, no, I don't got enough material. And so we held off. And so now you got material, and lo and behold, here we are. So for those that are wondering how I know Paul, that's how I know him. And when I meet him, every time I see Paul, he's like smiling. This guy is always happy, having a great time. Uh, you're super willing to help people out, which is really, I think, is really awesome. I'm not going to show it now because it's going to take me too long to find it. But there's footage of you line dancing to to Dorothy's song "E Up Asian Gay" at this concert. Actually, you and GY came up, and you guys are both dancing
Yeah.
behind their song, and I thought that was really cool because, yeah, you guys just didn't care. Okay, we're just gonna have a good fun. Let's go. Dorothy needs some help, so we're gonna get up there. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's see here. Yep, some people are waiting for your next song. Yep, waiting for your new Ngao Mong Cali song. Yep, is that was that one? She must know something about your music is coming up.
Yeah. Yep. I kind of previewed and shared it, so
Okay, very nice. And then Dow says, "Yep, we need to make that photo appointment." Yep, I saw that post.
definitely
Um, yep. See, us guys are a little bit older. 32 is a baby.
do.
32 is a baby. Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
just seen a picture of you and Pele again from like maybe 20
oh
years ago.
yeah, Pele sent me that picture from who knows when, and like Pele has like full hair and he's like skinny and buff looking, and I'm skinny as hell. When I was when I graduated in high school, Pong, I was 100 and not even 120 pounds. I was
Wow.
like sticks and bones. And now they totally know. You know what?
Yeah.
Sheesh. But no, 32, baby. David says, when's your next trip?
Um, would be Vegas if
Mm,
that all happens. The gala they had last year as well, but
okay, cool.
hoping that that goes through for us.
Very good. Ken Moore is here. Ken from Stockton, really good vocalist too. I saw him this weekend. He was Pila for one of my our friends' wedding. I didn't know it was him. They come on, let pay don't I just heard them say that. Oh, there's this the Pilas is one big fat guy. He's like heck of breathing hard to kneel. And then when the Pila comes out, it's Ken. I'm like, oh, Ken.
Hey,
So
Ken.
Yang Yi says hi, or Yang Yi, yeah. Sorry, come late. What are you guys talking? We're just talking shop, Yang Yi, give us something to talk about. Andrew says, what's up, yo Pong?
Hey, Andrew.
Ken says, same. I wish I could sing like Long Pong. No, you wish you could sing like Pong, and you can sing better than Long already. Ken says, I remember that night at Rice Ranch. Yeah, I remember that. That's the first time I met Pong. Oh, GY's here. Your twins here. I want to
What's up,
collab.
little brother GY?
Do you have a collab coming up with GY?
Yes. We planned on doing a collaboration this year in the first couple months here. So hopefully get that rolling and get something out for you guys.
Man, that girl's voice cuts through the mix like woo, like a hot
Really
knife
good.
through butter. Like when her voice comes out, it's like it's
Yeah.
amazing. Oh man, there's so many people commenting. I'm gonna have to stop while looking at these. Hi Pong.
What's up, man?
Andrew says Michigan misses you. Ken says I want to sing with Pong one day. Yeah, I think you guys could sing together really well because you guys have similar voices.
Mhm.
We've got producer Bob Vu here from Seattle. Hey Bob, how are you? Pong's new song is a true story that happened in California. Paul, why don't you just show us the song already then? Give us a sneak peek. All these people keep on telling about it. So, you've probably shown everyone but me at this point.
It's on my Facebook.
Oh, I'll have to check it out then.
Very, very simple lyrics so far. It was just like a
Oh, I did. No, I know what you're talking about. I heard it.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Super simple lyrics, but yeah. I mean, Lang and they were there to hang out and see kind of what happened and kind of how that song started. So
okay. I'm gonna have you log off and come back on because it's buzzing. But in the meantime, I'm actually gonna look through your website really quick with everyone. Let's find that song really quick since you're gonna log off and say, okay, so more absolute randomness. We're just gonna look through his site for that song. I remember seeing that song, but Pong put it up a while, not too long ago, and it was like a random song. Let's see, Pong. Maybe Pong. Once Pong comes back, he can tell me what day it is because I remember seeing it. Now we're all talking about this California song. Now we gotta get the Monk tea on the song, guys. We gotta get the Monk tea about this song because the man's sitting right here. Might as well get him to explain the song. Let's see here. What the hell Pong but let's see here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, we got you cornered, Pong. Let's go, Pong. If he ever comes back. Okay, so we're here, Hmongoose with none other than Pong. He's logged off for 1 sec because his microphone and his signal tends to go in and out a little bit. But lo and behold, here he is. Okay, let's see here, Pong. So this is the song. Are you cool with us listening to it? Oh, I think your mic is. I'll check out your mic. I lost his voice. Let's see here. There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now. Perfect. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. Okay, so let's listen to the song. I remember listening to it, but I didn't listen to it closely. But obviously, people keep on commenting about it, so I'm gonna listen to it closely now. Okay, let's check this song out.
It's really simple lyrics. And it's not mixed or anything yet, so it sounds pretty bad.
Ooh, a sad violin in the back. Oh, is there singing?
Yeah.
Dang.
Ku sebagai tuan ketahui.
All right. So that's the California song. Very nice. So from Langston, it's a legit real song then.
uh,
A real
yeah, for the
story.
most part.
For the most part.
Got to know someone from California, and I
Mm,
guess I mean just from missing California, and then
mm.
I think missing someone might be too soon to say, but I really just the reality of missing California, and I met someone that I might have been interested in too, but
Okay.
yeah,
Well, nice. Fresno, Sacramento.
uh, someone from Sacramento, but we met in Fresno though during Fresno New Year,
Oh,
but
nice. So, nên just single girls. Nên chỉ đầu về từng菜nó nhiệt độ phong lúc xia đó. Nên chỉ đầu về nên xia phong trên thốt tu xia. All right, very good. Well, I'm happy for you.
thank you.
Uh, no more people telling you to be microphone stands or, or security guards.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
see where
cool.
it goes. I'm always open to help people out in different ways that I can.
Okay, so GI is gonna troll you. The GY, since he's trolling, I'll let her troll you. So, what's your drunk name?
Well, my name is Pong, so it kind of sounds like ping pong. So
Mm,
I guess when we're having fun, my name is Ping. They call me Ping.
mm,
It's pretty new. I think it's been going on for like a year now.
ping.
So some
Okay,
of
so
my
nice.
friends here, and then some of the music friends, they call me Ping.
So
I
I
don't want to
hear
say drunk name, but fun name.
fun name. All right. GY calls you that when she's drunk. Then
Yeah,
ping. Callie Shine here, low with Aiden. Keep up the great work. We need many young talent persons like Paul. I agree.
thank you.
I think that's Uva Hai Long Pong. Thank you for joining us tonight. Wendy says, How old were you guys in the year 2000?" You go first. You go first. I'm gonna be definitely older than you.
Yeah, that's so long ago. I was 10 years old. So I was born in 1990, so 10 years old exactly.
I was 10 years old too. No, I've got 10 years on you. I was 20. And so
Mm.
that's how I remember my age. It always goes, I was born in 80 and it always goes with the time. And so yeah, I was 20 at the time.
I think that might have been around the time where I first met you and the band as well at
Wow.
J4. So around that
Wow.
2000.
So you were probably too young to ever go to a Paradise concert.
Yeah, I was very young. I've only seen you guys on your CD photos and things like that.
Mm,
But yeah, 1J4 during, I think it might have been 2000 or maybe before or after.
mm.
But yeah, I came to J4, saw your booth, and told my dad like we had to come buy some sort of merch or CD. So we
We
ended
did
up
so
buying.
much merch at that time. The merch was crazy, like pictures and posters. I don't think people do that as much anymore. But I do. The funny thing was Pong. I met a girl today because I put some old pictures up, and this girl was like, "Yeah, my first concert was it was at Green Bay. There's only one place that we really played at Green Bay. That was Brown County Arena. There was like 8,000 people there." And she was
Oh,
like, "Yeah," and
yeah.
I was 9. I was like, "We let you in, and you were 9," but she got in. So
Oh,
I
that would
give
have
her
been
props
amazing
for that.
to see
Uh,
that.
GY says, "Wait," I said, "What's your drunk name?" Pong. Okay, your drunk name.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
Ping.
it's Ping. Okay. GY, you disagree? Just type in his drunk name. Ken says, "I bet it's GY since y'all twins." Okay. Uh, I
I
got
think GY
Guru
is
call
Jennifer.
and good night vibes. Yeah. Um, let's see here. Demo Hyung says, "How do you manage and to maintain musical integrity while being commercially successful?"
Um, I think it's pretty hard. I think just really being yourself and always
Mhm.
seeing the good in things and being positive, and just being happy and just take any failures or anything bad, and learn from it. And yeah,
What are some hard? I guess you said taking bad things. What were some bad things that you've experienced?
yeah. I guess anything from maybe promoters maybe not treating you right, or
Mhm.
maybe early on not feeling accepted in certain areas.
Hmm.
And then, yeah, just maybe just bad people in general that, um, oh yeah, audio is pretty bad.
So, Pong's gonna log off and log back on. Every time he buzzes a little bit, he'll just come right back on. I agree with Pong. Promoters can be really, really bad. Be careful who you. If you're an artist and you're listening to us right now, be extremely careful who you work with. Pong knows, and I think Pong ever. It's nothing I've seen to change since we were in the music scene. But you have good promoters and you have bad promoters. Like I'll tell you, like definitely promoters that are good. I'm saying hands down, really good. I would say number one, Trey with Oyo, Lang with Circle 18, Joe Moore with High Hang, all excellent promoters. They treat the artist right. I won't mention bad ones, but bad one. There was one particular during my time. It was so bad. Pong. He got the band out. The sound system was great, but he stuck us in like one of these drug dealer roach motels.
Yeah.
Where drug dealers and drug users go. Like we went into the bathroom and there's freaking like drug syringes everywhere. And he put us in that hotel, and then we ended up going with my aunt. So I completely understand what you mean when you say bad experiences, bad promoters.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I don't know if it's maybe they're not experienced, or I guess they focus more on the show or something, but it's always, I guess, I mean, the more you do music, you kind of find where and who's good and who's not for you, and go from there. But yeah, definitely had a lot of experiences where it kind of, um, I would say, demotivate you to be with them or to do music in general. But I'm glad that there's good ones out there who can connect with and do shows with. So
Yep. 40 minutes in, Pong. We haven't even done one of your songs yet. So talking about good promotions. I had the privilege of filming you at the Deng Tao concert in was it the Deng Tao or was it the Hoa and Win? I think
it
it
was
was.
the Lingmo Daixie tour. It was supposed to be the release of Equivalent Show's party, but we combined the shows together that weekend.
Yeah, and that was a crazy show because it was like now two concerts bammed into one.
Yeah,
and it was like it was a jam-packed show because they were like oh man, they were throwing you guys up and out off the stage because there was like no time. There was like usually there's like maybe I don't know, maybe eight performers. Now it felt like there was like 15 plus or something.
yeah.
But it was a really good show. And let's take a quick look at this footage. I thought the footage was really cool of you. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. I think this is the one. Let's see. Oh, you get all these messages. Oh, no, this is not it. Hold on here. That's not quite the song. Let me get the first song. This one. Oh. Well, we'll watch this.
Ready for mấy từ tỏng đây nọ. Xin lỗi nha, hay rồi. All right, Mickey, who's the next one?
It's gonna be Pong Vang!
Sacramento, how y'all feeling? Hey, my name is Pong Vang. This first song I wrote about over 10 years ago. It's called it's called Kayatoya actually. It's dedicated to all the couples. If you guys got room to slow dance, feel free to. This is a slower one, so we'll start it slow. Oh yeah. Ini Paul kita ke hura. Ekosho lelunu Otitoku Joli Yanufu Otishangu Koyoja Ga Ogunyehu
Those hoodies from Chang are really nice.
You guys look beautiful.
So I don't know what it is about SAC, but always in the front, there's always like all these girls in the front. It'd be like a single guy's dream. There's a lot of like really beautiful women in the front.
Definitely saw that.
Wow, you guys look so amazing. Sacramento, y'all ready to get lit? This one's dedicated to all my Gamong Sacramento, Gamong Americas, alright? This one.
So that goes into your second song, but so you wrote that song 10 years ago, you said?
Yeah, over 10 years ago. I want to say it was 2010, 2011. So it's one of my first songs that I kind of put out there for myself.
Nice, nice. A little bit of buzzing again.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, guys.
Let's see here. I'll do a little bit of housekeeping while you're here. He'll be coming back. Keeping it real says, yep.
Sorry about that.
Who says, yep, I agree. Paul, you got one of those, like I said, the way I described your voice is buttery and sweet. Really?
Thank you. Thank you.
If you want a girl to fall for you, just tell them to close their eyes and listen to your voice. And that alone, your voice alone will do it. Johnny says, hi, Pong.
Hey, Johnny.
Lang says, any girl wants a song about them, just dance. Man, when the promoter throws you, can't say nothing. Key Valley says, our ping pong. Oh, yo. And David Vang says, wish I can be Pong bodyguard one day. I know he's gonna need one if he keeps singing like this. Vincent says, hi Pong, I'm your biggest fan. MH.
The magic.
That's right. Yeah, I keep on seeing Vincent, but I forget that's magic every time.
Yeah.
David says, long you still baby too. No, I'm not a baby too, bro. Unless you're much older than me, you don't get to say that. You know the funny thing is, Pong, I still feel really young.
You look young still too.
Until someone says long go jog or do other stuff. I'm like, no. My kids swim and swim. My kids are like they're competition swimmers. Dang, oh my gosh, Paul, I'll never get in the pool with my kids again. They're probably watching me right now. They're watching my live. I tried to delete that part. They should never hear that part.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely not young anymore. Postures Lore says, need new music. I need some new music from you, bro. Yeah. So when can we expect new music from you?
Hey,
we got to put you in the hot seat.
Um, I'm hoping, if anything, this month, at least one song.
Mm.
I'm shooting for two, but I know it's already halfway through January. But the plan was to try to do at least two, one or two per month going into the summertime, the J4 time. So
So everyone writes songs a little bit different. What's your typical methodology for writing music?
yeah, for me, unfortunately, I was never a good writer. Um, whether that's songs, essays in school, or anything. So I kind of, I guess if I listen to a beat, I kind of just freestyle write.
Mm.
Write was kind of just coming to my mind and to my thoughts. And so depending on, I guess, on the song topic, and then I just kind of free flow with that. Um, it's been a while since I've sat down and written a song and then made music to it.
Mm.
I did that more when I played guitar, but a little bit. But I guess nowadays, then I can kind of just freely write, and then what's good I'll keep,
Mm.
and then go from there. So
I can tell you how many songs I've written where I wrote the lyrics before the music. One. I've always written the music first.
mm,
Only
yeah.
one where I wrote the lyrics first. We got none other than Michelle here. Michelle says, "Hi, Pong Long."
Hi,
Michelle, thank
Michelle.
you for joining us tonight. Christopher from oh, I need to check my Facebook. There are people commenting they want to go live. No, no one has yet. Chris is from Seattle. Want to hear more tea about bad promoters and what they did.
Hey, Chris.
That's all I've got. I don't know if you got more tea. What's do you, so you've been doing music long enough? Okay, do you have clues that make you think, all right, this guy might be a bad promoter? Are there things?
Um, yeah, I guess just the way you communicate. If they're upfront with kind of what their purpose is, budget is, kind of what their plans are. So it
Mm,
all starts from that. But I mean, if it's someone who someone else has worked with before,
mhm,
maybe I might ask around if they've worked with someone before. But for the most part, then it's really hard to tell too. So
mm. You don't learn. You don't know until it's too late. That's okay.
yeah, unfortunately, especially if you're coming and you really just want to perform, it doesn't. I guess you don't think too much about promotion and promoters, but the more you grow and perform, I guess you kind of see what's good for you and what's not. So
So we got Blue Devil here. Pong has been out there for a while. I heard him 11 years ago. Yeah,
wow.
like I said, the Mohawk days. So there must have been a Mohawk time.
Yeah, when I still had hair, I kind of lost all my hair since my Mohawk days. But
Hmm.
what's up, Blue Devil?
Jesus says, "What's up, guys? Father of Housing Band.
Oh yeah,
You may have seen them in SAC. You probably saw them in SAC. They're on this on that stage.
I did. Yeah, amazing.
That group, that band, when they get dialed in, oh man, they're gonna be a force to reckon with. Trust me.
Yeah,
Keeping it real, my first and favorite from Pong. Goya Tsoya. Yep. David, it says, "I want that Oyo hoodie. How can I get one?" There you go.
I think Oyo just posted a link to buy merch,
Mm.
but it was kind of a broken link when I clicked on it. But hopefully they proceeded with putting on the correct link.
David wants to see front row one day. Jasmine Moore says, "Best friend Pong."
Hey,
Okay.
Jasmine.
David again says, "I can say that because you're younger than me." Yeah, I'm younger than David. Okay. Billy Brown says, "What's good, Pong Vang?"
Hey, Billy.
David says, "Wish to be Pong's road manager one day." Oh, the man himself is here. Joe, we were just talking about you. Hi, Long and
There he
Pong.
is.
Gonna miss this. We're out for anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary to Eve and Joe and Eve. Just wanted to drop by and say hi. We'll have y'all. We'll watch y'all later. Okay, very good. All right, very nice. Well, let's roll on to our second song. I recorded 3 songs.
Mhm.
At the end of the song, you saw what song they kind of saw what song was next because you started to talk about it. So we'll kind of uh, uh, row to it. That song is Go Home America. But before we start that song, why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're
one
buzzing a
day,
little bit, Pong.
Oh no. Hello? Hello? Am I buzzing still?
A little bit.
Okay,
Okay, there you go.
all right. Yeah, so this is a David Yang song. We've been music friends for a while. And one day he sent me a message like, "Hey, I just made this super fun song. It's gonna be pretty good. And so you want to hop on it with me or collab with me?" And so, but he gave me a pretty short timeline, a couple days. So
Wow.
I kind of wrote some cheesy lyrics to it, and yeah, from there on, then we've been pretty much performing at every show we're together with that song. So
I saw David there that night, but you performed this alone.
yeah, so yeah, David busted a mission because he had the tour with Winnebago in North Carolina,
Mhm.
and so he got to Sacramento pretty late. Since they did the show Friday, they flew back on Saturday, and so I
Yeah.
did ask him if he wanted to join me, surprise the crowd, but he was a little tired. So
He looked
uh,
tired when I saw him.
yeah, so this is a solo performance. I enjoy performing this song because it's pretty upbeat, and the crowd always seems to love it. So
I need y'all to jump with me, alright? Y'all ready? When I said got more, y'all said America got more. Got more. Let's go, DJ Fatal. Hey, put your hands up. Hey. Let's go. I'm gonna need this whole side to get lit. I'm gonna need y'all to get lit. I see y'all over here. I need the whole back here to get lit. Let's go, Sacramento. Na 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 na. Come on, Sacramento. I'm gonna use this whole side to jump with me. Y'all ready? Hey, hey, hey. Lấy một con nhớ lên đi đường dài. Xa tốt cả lúc đó có sinh, có lúc sẽ vẫn dài. Nó chỉ cái để có phần cả lần đó cùng nhau ít plea. Đừng có đưa tôi kể đây, tôi là có tiếng sau lúc sẽ. Sẽ có phần cả gạo mong. Here we go. Lo aku tunggu Sacramento. Sẽ có phần cả. Hey, lo aku tunggu mong America. Here we go. Gạo mong America. Kupa ko trong gạo sa bao ka lube hulita. One day ku taka saya mo. Ushi thala tao de shi ku chi tao sap. Here we go, here we go. Các vì trong đồ xa, ku thali da taka. Trong li kupa ka po shang tu la in ni pom. Kuma oka tu pa e, chima nu oka yo chai. Kupa wa ku tu zang. One to blind. Girl, you are so hot, just like the sun. You got me like you got what could share. You my only yeah, go my all. It's just a high look, that's how I want to go. Come on, America. J'en ai qu'à bon choix, j'en ai got DJ chez moi. Come on, America. Girl, I want you right now. Girl, you're the here we go. Lấy nó có nhớ lên Sa tuôn hà lưu nó có shake. Có lúc sẽ một dài. Nhớ chỉ đánh thì có một cả lần đó cùng nói. Cứ cứ tôi kể đây tôi là có. Here we go, Sacramento. Sẽ có một cả. Hey, lo what to do. Hey, sẽ có một cả. Gạo mong America. Hey, lo what to do. Oh, that sounds beautiful.
A lot of the party was actually happening on that other side with the two MCs. They were having a party on their own, not the night.
yeah, they were.
Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's check it out here. So what kind of stuff do you got coming up now? I know that you had mentioned so you're gonna come to Cali again for Sabadi Fest. I saw that in one of your posts.
Yeah, that was the plan with me and all my friends, just to come out and support. I know they have 5 Hmong artists performing alongside all the Lao and Thai artists. So the Hmong artists are great friends of mine, and so wanted to come out and enjoy that. And so, yeah, just be a weekend just to come have fun and just enjoy the time out there. So for the festival.
Nice, nice. So I think it's Surprise, David, Jean-Pa. Who else is coming out there?
Chenning and Hoavu as well. So.
Oh, that's right. Yep, yep. We're demanding a music video from Pong.
Yeah, Lang has been pushing me to do more music videos just to kind of get my face out there. Because I know we're always joking every show I go to, they'll think like I'm a bodyguard or a manager or a photographer. And so Lang always pushes me to try to do that. And so the plan is to hopefully get a few out this year. So
Good, good. Yeah, you can do your own style. Surprise has got his own style. You can see Surprise a mile away, you'll know Surprise. So yeah, that's just a part of it, getting your style down.
yeah.
All right, very good. Let's see here. Well, let's look at the last song that I got of you. This was an interesting song because you had a special guest. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I had her with me. She's a content creator from Sacramento. I actually had her perform with me in Minnesota randomly when she was there with me this past summer.
So he had come on, and it got pretty lively pretty quick. How Pong, how'd you meet
I know I met her just through social media. I can't recall necessarily when was the first time I met her, but it might have been, I want to say one of the festivals, maybe J4 Festival, Wausau Festival, somewhere. But she's a super down-to-earth person and gets along with everyone. So, yeah, I asked her to voluntarily perform with me back at Minnesota State Fair.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw that.
So her and one of my guys, King Lore, both came on and really just were my hype dancers, hype man, I guess you can say. So I was also there in Sacramento, so I pulled her in and asked if she wanted to do it last minute, and she was up for it. So love her energy.
All right, well, let's check this one out.
Alright, but we're gonna do the fast version. Sacramento, is it okay to get lit to a sad song? I'm gonna need everybody to jump with me, alright? Let's go, Fernando. Hey, I need my friend Ah with me. Ah, come here. Ah's gonna be my hype woman, alright? Here we go, y'all. Sing with me. 不是很简单的早给你，可我不能，我是角落，苦巴里贴个牙过娘子，我们没交流。Here we go。要不然看看这里我不着，可对不起都一丢钱不要，可以起三千，也能拿有默契，一个有娘，个 hands up hands up。唱不谁的歌，我都不写着，我都不过我你高也不敢一起唱，就忽悠我的家，是我看样一下，不努力起你我期待，好哭几个，哭一起都撒着我的。他哭了下，啦啦。
더 가까운 정말 더 걸러올까
I'm gonna just sing this part. Second verse, sing for me. 부시어진 Sacramento, you guys have been amazing.
Oh, that was a nice crowd. How long have you been off? I've had you off for a little bit.
No, just halfway through.
Okay. I was looking at the other screen. I didn't see you that you're off. Yeah, I was a lot of energy. She's such a nice person.
Yeah, it was a
How
great day.
old is she's like what in her early 20s probably at the most.
I would say so. Yeah, I never asked, to be honest. Maybe
Hmm.
early 20s.
Hmm. Lang says, I'm glad to see the show now because I didn't get to watch it anymore before that night. You know what's funny, Paul? I've said it once, I've said it, and I'll always kind of say it, but you know, like what I do, I like to film concerts. I don't get paid very much, if anything. I do it because I love to do it. If
Mhm.
anything, I get like maybe a little pennies for the footage online, but I do it mostly because actually for the artists, because I noticed that as me as an artist, I've gone back looking for Paradise stuff. That's why I always show Paradise old pictures, because even that I took for granted. Like the artist sometimes forgets that you think that okay, I'm doing this all the time. I'm really, yeah, I don't have to record it. There's gonna be the concert next week, or there's gonna be a concert a couple months from now, and so you kind of put it off, and you don't really get good footage of it.
Yeah,
Um, but you'd be surprised 15, 20 years down from the road. I guarantee you, Paul, you're gonna look and say, man, where's that mongoose footage of me? You're gonna want to see it, or you're gonna want to show it to your kids.
definitely. Yeah,
And
thanks for
so
documenting that all for us, especially like someone like Ling who works so hard they don't see the show.
yeah,
Uh, and yeah, from just being an artist, you don't really see yourself as you mentioned, so it's beautiful to see. So definitely gonna enjoy your history books like, or your documentation of all the performances, and not just
yeah,
me but other artists. I guess I don't get to see everybody as well, so just to
yeah,
have that on video to watch concerts over again. So
yeah. It's really
thank you for your
fun.
hard work.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. It's fun recording you guys on stage because some of you guys I could tell, oh man, that guy's stressed out for sure. He's so nervous, and you can see something. Oh, that guy's just having a blast. He don't even care.
Yeah,
Um, but it's really fun because like I don't miss the days of doing sound checks and stuff like that. I love just walking up and recording it, and I consider myself pretty lucky because at least when in the past when I filmed, Lang and Trey they've allowed me to move around the stage,
yeah,
and like I try not to be too much of a distraction. That's why I always try to wear black and cover up. But I've had the privilege to move around and get the angles that I wanted to get and whatnot. So I want to thank Trey, Lang, and all the other promoters that have allowed me to record. But I hope that in the future, you you go back and look at this footage and say, "Yeah, kids, that was your dad. I was
definitely,
good." So you guys gotta follow my footsteps.
definitely.
VX says, "Oh snaps," and legendary vocals. I agree. I agree.
Thank you. Yeah.
Um, would you say that your vocals have just drastically matured recently, or have you always kind of been like this?
I think if I was to think back, it got better. Um, Maybe in my 20s.
Hmm.
I feel like I didn't utilize it as much with original music. Did a
Mm,
lot of covers and singing on YouTube.
mhm,
So I feel like it developed when yeah I started playing guitar and singing, and so but now I mean it's different. It's older, it's raspier,
mm,
more experience with it, and so it's definitely different now.
mm. Interesting. Joe says my favorite song. So Eve says that. I'm sorry. Um, and David said, "Wish I see. Wish I got to see any performance." A lot of the staff don't get to see this too. That's the
Okay.
other thing, because like Trade they're usually just running around like crazy. So a lot of people, like a lot of the promoters and all the staff, they never get to see the performances. Um, Here's a question uh, uh, from Jade actually. I've not met Jade, but Jade was one of the girls who dropped a piece of pen. You dropped your number too. But who inspired you to become an artist, and what are your future plans becoming as an artist? Heart sounds.
Yeah. Hi, Jade. Yeah, I found inspiration through, as I mentioned earlier, I think my mom and then Paradise. Um,
Pong's gonna get right back to Jade. When he buzzes, then I let him know that he logs off and back on.
yeah,
Okay.
sorry about that. Yeah, back to Jade's question. Yeah, found inspiration through listening to my mom sing when I was a kid, listening to Paradise, and then eventually um, other American artists. But what are my future plans? Really, just to keep doing music and see where it goes. I don't really have a solid end goal, but I do it because I enjoy it, and I guess it's kind of my way to express how I feel, self-expression. So,
Hmm.
I mean, the goal is to just keep doing music, and hopefully, I keep inspiring people and just enjoy doing this as much as I can.
Very nice. Chris has a very important question. Pho or Capone?
I enjoy both, but I'll choose
Hmm.
pho though. I think
Pho.
pho is always more available for me.
Hmm.
Um, And Kopong, I feel like Kopong, it's hard to find good Kopong for me, especially in Minnesota.
In Minnesota, huh?
Um,
Hmm.
I mean, pho too. I guess it's hard to find good pho and Kopong here, but unless it's homemade.
Hmm.
Um, but I'll choose pho though.
I had my cousin went to Minnesota this past August or something. No, November. We're there in November. Man, he made some pho, homemade pho. It was good. When I asked him, the dude freaking made the broth for 3 days.
Oh
I was
yeah!
like, 3 days. No wonder it tastes so dang
Wow.
good. It was
Yeah.
really good. Better than some restaurants, in fact.
Oh yeah.
Amy says, would love to hear a new live version of Goyo Tsoya sometime in the future. Have you played with live musicians on stage?
Um, Not with my own music.
Hmm.
So part of my life, I grew up in church. I played live music there and sung
Hmm.
there, um, but not for my own music. It'd be fun. There's been chats about it, but I know it's just so much harder getting a band together and playing. But a
Hmm.
lot of people have asked, not a lot, but I mean some band out there have asked, hey, you want us to play for you? But I think it's just such a different um, dynamic, and
Hmm.
also getting everybody together is hard. The older we get, so
Hmm.
maybe one day.
Man, so my critique of the concert was that as soon as you remember Kuala Lumpur was the first one to go live, and then
Mhm.
Dane came on. Man, I'll be honest, the tracks were good, but man, when that live band came on, it was like, whoa, there's a whole different world now.
Oh yeah,
Because that kick and the drummer I was like, whoa, okay, so you could tell big difference.
yeah,
I think you would do really well with a live band, especially if you guys mess around a lot. Because live music is made to breathe, and you could what we call retard. You could slow the music and then speed it right back up,
yeah.
and that's hard to do for track. You could do it for track, but a lot of artists just play their original track. But a live band can definitely like manipulate music to make it super interesting. And I think you've got the type of voice to do that, where you can kind of slur in and make it work.
Yeah, most
David
definitely.
says, "Will you ever teach music to the younger generation?"
That's a good question. I don't think I'm great at teaching music because I was never good at public speaking or kind of communicating that. But I mean, in whatever ways I can help, I would love to. I don't think I
Mm,
could teach a class, but maybe a seminar, or one day seminar, just to give tips and
mm,
ideas.
mm.
Be fun, yeah.
Joe says, "Long, thanks for capturing all these concerts for us. Much love." Yep, it's my pleasure. I love to do it. Um, it's super fun to do it, and it's actually it's a privilege because I get to meet all these artists. I think if I didn't record all these artists, I would have never met them. And I, like it's 20 years out, and I'm surprised by how many young people still know what Paradise is. So,
I mean, you guys are legends in our community, so forever
Lang
legends.
says, Lang says, I'm glad Pong only charged 160. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but
Inside joke.
so we are hour 15 minutes in. It's been a pleasure having you. Pong, any 可唔可以就錄個實發到咗 fan 啲就 Pong 要上嚟一身到。
Yeah, definitely to the fans or those who are pursuing music. I think learn how to love your craft, learn how to connect with people and just enjoy the process of music really. It's a grind, but I think that's the beautiful part of it is that you see the good and the bad, but I think once you can learn to enjoy it and network and get out there, and then it's a lot of fun. You meet great people, you connect with great people, and you enjoy. If you enjoy music, then there's just so much beauty around you. So
Very nice. Well, one last one last question. Chris, has any more joke or troll reels? Of course, of course.
nothing in the works, but hopefully I can get stuff going. It's always kind of spontaneous, and so I don't really plan any of my jokes or videos, but um, I guess whatever was funny at that time, I kind of just try to capture that on film.
Okay. All right, very good. Well, I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. All those people who joined me in Pong about the Minnesota, East Coast, especially Joe. It's late where you guys, or it's getting late where you guys are, but I appreciate every single one of you guys being here. Thank you, Pong, for coming here tonight with me. Pleasure to truly have you here and get to know you a little bit better. I think the fans got to know you a little bit better too. It was no hold barred. Ask Pong whatever you want. I've got some great shows being lined up too. I'm still putting some of them together. But on Thursday, I have none other than Ja, the guitarist. And then I've also got Max Moore, who is the 10-year-old, 11-year-old drummer who's freaking badass. I consider a drumming pop prodigy. When I met him, I asked him if he actually took any lessons. He said 0 lessons.
Wow.
If you see Max drum, he was never taught anything. He just learned by listening, that's amazing. But Max will be this Thursday, and then next Thursday will be none other than Delicious Venom. Oh no, Vicious Swagger. Vicious Swagger, who Pong, yeah, I'm assuming you met, you share the stage with her. She's an interesting character because she's so tough on stage, hardcore, but when you actually meet her off stage, she's actually really chill, really
Yeah.
nice lady. And so Vicious Swagger will be here with me next Thursday, and we'll meet for her and talk to her. And then they've got some other people that probably are going to come on. Some people got sick. Some people are unable to. Some people are still working on music, so they want to hold off until their music is done, which is cool. But Pong, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you all the folks that. Oh no, Dave says I heard you going on a date soon. Okay, maybe it'd be good. But yeah, lots of people here. Oh, we've got. Oh, I can't do this post. Oh yeah. 頭自由俾任空面介，俾下兩面間到先。你任空就沙落咗，你上到俾嘢上到都冇，好似包頭到呢條你頭上一次係兩蒙嚟即係包仔頭自由，因為係兩面間到先可。有人要nhóm mình cả tế chỉ hành động gì giờ thì này tôi này hay luôn mong rồi chỉ tế rồi này luôn mong mà giờ bây giờ không
Yeah, man.
OK so 我知道呢做呢做到我都講啲乜咯那情緒呢都是很多時候因為這些我呢找那種像其他的嘛說的 G 呢時候 Facebook 這樣麼呢